9 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Friends of the Josephinum sponsor a 4-mile race here at the Josephinum. So let's talk about the forecast for that. The history of the Friends of the Josephinum: they were established in 1984, and they've raised nearly $1 million since 2001. They raised their money to financially support seminarians who need that financial support. Last year, Patrick Depew came in first place, followed by several other men, but he had the lead by far. Women finishing as early as 10th place, so top 10 finish for our female competitors, and all of their top three less than 30 minutes for their 4-mile race. Of the seminarians, several seminarians raced, of course. It's a run-walk, so it's not, everybody's not running a 15-minute mile. They're walking if they're going that slow, generally speaking. Lots of participants last year. There were also several priests that participated last year, all going actually in an age order, which is kind of odd. This year, the front runner from the priest is expected to be Father Dylan James, unless we have some surprise candidate show up. This year's racers, again, that we know of, there are several others, I'm sure, that will be racing. I will not be racing. I'll have my drone up in the air to make a video for it, hopefully. But the point is, here are the groups. Last year's winner, Patrick Depew, will not be defending his title. He will be walking the 4 miles due to an injury sustained in the Mud Bowl last weekend. And so several priests from formation also going to be racing. It's going to be cold one, 39 and clear, a little bit of wind as well. Not too crazy, though. Nothing like last weekend. Last weekend, we were like at 15 miles an hour. This is a calmer wind, 3, 4, maybe 5 miles an hour towards the end of it. Frost advisory in effect until 10 a.m. So, yeah, it's going to be cold tomorrow morning during the race. The wind's going to be coming out of the northwest, so in particular, the race is going to be rather difficult. Not too difficult. Coming down through these trees here, you'll have a little bit of a headwind, but the trees should break that up a little bit. That last little bit here, due to the openness of Lake George, which is a pond, may have a bit of a strong headwind there. But again, it's only 4 miles an hour or so, nothing too bad. And again, you have a tailwind for this whole stretch here, relatively open too. And so that should actually be very helpful in terms of your speed. And other than that, you're kind of running, not too far against. Now here along the backside of the theology building, heading up past the college, that could be perhaps a little windy as well. But in the grand scheme of things, again, a 4-mile-an-hour wind, nothing too crazy and certainly doable. And so we look forward to seeing who wins this year's 4-mile. And it's not really a race, but it's a race. I mean, it's a 4-mile run where people, are going less than 630 miles. And I consider that well within running categories. So anyways, that's all for now. Chris Sixton over there, Catholic Media.